What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to the newly rebranded Need More Mills YouTube channel. Sorry I've been away so long. I work within the gun industry in Virginia, and as I'm sure you can imagine, work has been absolutely insane recently. I appreciate your understanding for that. We're going to be filming a new video today. We've got some new equipment out. This is a Daniel Defense SPR3, kind of like their Mark 12 Gen 2 type of deal. It's got some new features that the old one didn't. This is an NX6 2-12 scope with their FC MRX reticle. The optic and the gun are really cool, but that's not actually what the video is going to be about today. I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick and dirty data card using the Applied Ballistics app and associated tools. So stand by for that. All right, guys, here's a rundown of the stuff you'll need to create a data card within the Applied Ballistics Quantum App. Obviously, you'll need the app itself. You can see that I've got a preloaded card in here for the SPR3 with information for ammo that I am stepping away from and no longer using. You will need the ammunition that you are choosing to shoot. In my case, Factory Black Hills 77 grain TMKs. You will need a ruler for measuring sight height. Mine happens to be on the back of a Right in the Rain. You will need whatever tool is for your optic in regard to slipping turrets. That way you can, set them back to zero after you're done making adjustments. That kind of just goes for like zeroing a gun in general. You will need a chronograph to gather speeds. In my case, I've got one of the older Garmin chronographs. Works great for me. The rifle, of course, with a correctly mounted optic. You'll need a bipod and a rear bag. I guess you don't need those, but they're recommended. And ear pro. And last, a range where you can shoot out to your, desired zero distance. In this case, we're shooting out to 100. You can see that I've got a target out there. Stand by. The chrono's set up. We're going to go ahead and get in the prone and shoot some groups and get speeds. One thing to note about sight height, the way that I measure it, I will put the zero mark on the ruler right where the center of the optic is. And you can see the bore is sitting exactly 2.5 inches below it. So that's how you know what to put into Applied Ballistics. That's something that's pretty important. All right, so you can see right there, bottom middle, our average speed is 2,706.9 feet per second. We're gonna go ahead and put that into Applied Ballistics, and with all of our other data like twist rate, sight height, etc., it should spit us out like what mils it thinks we need to dial or hold over to hit whatever target at respective distances. All right, so once you get your muzzle velocity plugged into the Applied Ballistics Quantum app, it'll spit out like a nice, neat data card for you. You can modify distances. So we'll just do like 407 yards. And you see it spits out a ballistic solution based on muzzle velocity and whatever local atmospherics the app gathers from the local weather station. A function I often find people underutilize within the app is the truing feature that's native to it. In order to true your muzzle velocity, you need to shoot a target that's, at transonic distance for your bullet based on your muzzle velocity. In my gun's case, given the 2,700 feet per second muzzle velocity, we're looking at like the 7 to 750 range. We have a target out here conveniently at 751 yards. AB is calling for 6.8 MRAD elevation and then 0.2 off left edge for wind. So we'll go ahead and get in the prone and try that and then make corrections as needed, and I can show you how to modify that to quote-unquote true your muzzle velocity. Stand by for that. Another thing to note, you definitely want to have your chronograph handy for this particular step. If you're getting like questionable results on target, let's say like you make an impact, but it's questionable based on what you were holding, it can be helpful to see if you have like a particularly hot or a particularly slow round in that shot string. So yeah, keep the chrono with you when you true muzzle velocity. All right, we've got 6.8 dialed on at 751 yards per Applied Ballistics. We're gonna go ahead and try it out and see what kind of results we get. Impact. Twist off left. Twist off left again. And pat. And pat. All right, those are exactly where I want them on the plate, near the center. We're gonna call that good. All right, dudes, thanks for joining me on the range today. I hope you got something out of the video. There's a lot more to the Applied Ballistics ecosystem than what I touched on today. What I feel I offered up was a very entry-level understanding of the app, its functionality, and the tools adjacent to utilizing all of that. Great if you want to get a better understanding of your gas gun or compete in matches and the like. I would highly encourage seeking out competition. It's a great way to get good. I myself will be at East Coast Gas Gun Challenge late August, late September, and late October. So if you want to meet a dude from the internet in real life, you know where to find me. Thank you for tuning in as always, and we'll see you on the next one.